The phrase "every day is a gift, albeit one you'd often like to return," is the perfect cocktail of sardonic humor and existential truth. It takes a familiar, well-worn sentiment, that life itself is a blessing, and flips it on its head with a wry, knowing smirk. Because let's be honest, while we're told to wake up every morning with gratitude bursting from our souls, sometimes the only thing bursting is our coffee maker, or our patience. This twist on a classic aphorism captures that complicated feeling we all wrestle with. Yes, life is precious, but also, sometimes it sucks. And the beauty of this line is that it gives us permission to laugh at that contradiction. The original phrase, "every day is a gift," comes from a long-standing tradition of encouraging gratitude as a core mindset. Philosophers, religious leaders, and self-help gurus have preached this truth for centuries. The Stoics reminded us that each sunrise is a fresh opportunity. Buddhists speak of mindfulness in the present moment. Motivational speakers assure us that waking up is the first win of the day. And to be fair, there's deep wisdom in that. Life is fragile. Time is finite. Tomorrow isn't promised. But what this darker twist adds is something often left out of those glowing mantras, that even a gift can come with baggage, frustration, or a serious lack of return policy. This quote resonates because it reflects how many of us actually experience our lives. Some days are diamonds, but many are just aggressively wrapped surprises we didn't ask for. You might wake up ready to embrace the day like a Disney protagonist, only to be hit with traffic, tech glitches, spilled coffee, unexpected bills, awkward emails, or existential dread by 10 a.m. Yes, it's still a gift, technically, but it's the kind that makes you think, was the universe out of wrapping paper and decided to reuse this? The humor here softens the blow. It lets us acknowledge life's difficulty without wallowing in it. That's the magic of gallows humor, it offers relief in acceptance. But beyond the laughs, there's a subtle and powerful truth hiding in this line. Just because some days feel like junk doesn't mean they're worthless. The bad days, the ones you'd gladly re-gift to your worst enemy, are still part of the whole. They still count. In fact, they often teach us more than the perfect days do. Frustration sharpens our resilience. Disappointment helps us recalibrate our expectations. Even boredom, as maddening as it can be, creates space for creativity or reflection. Some days might be unpleasant gifts, but they still shape who we become. This sentiment also speaks to the fatigue of modern life. We live in an era where hustle culture glorifies non-stop productivity, where social media showcases highlight reels and endless optimism, and where admitting you're struggling can feel like a failure. Saying, "I'd like to return today, thanks," is refreshingly honest. It pushes back against toxic positivity and replaces it with something more grounded, realistic optimism. You can still be grateful for life while acknowledging it's hard. You can appreciate the gift and still wish it came with a receipt. So if you woke up today already tired, already bracing for the nonsense, and wondering whether the gift of the day was delivered to the wrong address, you're not alone. You're human. And if you can still smile, even a little, at the absurdity of it all, then maybe that's the real gift. Not the day itself, but the ability to face it, shake your head, mutter "of course this happened," and keep going anyway. That's not weakness. That's resilience with a side of sarcasm. And some days, that's exactly what we need.